Social media is a good thing or a bad thing? That is the most frequently asked question today. Well, there are always two sides of everything. It depends on your perspective on how you perceive it. The same goes for social media. Most people admire it as a revolutionary invention, and some seem to take it as a negative impact on the society.
Yeah, I use social media every day. I think Twitter is the best social media because you can find news, current events and trending topics.
I do use social media, yeah. I don't think I use it as much as other people do, and I don't really tend to share it. It's usually more for information and stuff, but yeah, I do use social media.
I don't really post on social media that often, maybe once every few weeks on Instagram, like maybe once every few days on Twitter.
I mainly use Facebook and Instagram. I usually use it for more information and keeping up with news and finding out what friends are doing as well, but I don't really share much. Just keeping up to date with what's going on for friends or businesses or shopping or things like that, finding out information.
Social media has changed the way business communicate with consumers. It's no longer necessary for a consumer to pick up the phone to learn about your products or services. Today they can find the information they need with a click of mouse or swipe of their phone.
I think for a successful business and to use social media effectively as an organisation, you need to have a combination. They all hold a different purpose. So if we want lots of something, if we want loads of donations of, say, prams or pushchairs, we use Facebook. We'll tell a story, we'll ask people for donations. We know that we will get hundreds of offers. If I need 2 or 3 prams or pushchairs, I'll tweet once. It's sort of moves on quickly, the world is carried on. If I want people to understand why we need prams and pushchairs, I'd use Instagram to talk about the importance of recently arrived people having prams and pushchairs to be able to explore their new city. So it's different platforms for different reasons. Social media built this organisation, so it's not about it benefiting it, it is it. We would not exist without the digital connections that we have. We can't get the donations that we need, we can't tell people why we need those donations, we can't connect with partner organisations also working so hard to support the people that we want to help them in supporting. It is literally the glue that holds together this entire operation. The goal is for people to understand why we're doing what we do and how they can get involved in what we're doing. The difference that them retweeting something, that them offering to donate, that them volunteering their time. It's about people understanding what we are about and understanding how they can help us in achieving what we're setting out to achieve. I don't know whether there's a specific campaign that I would pull out from Refugeee, but what I like about how we use social media is we're not afraid to look silly. We don't sort of dress up what we're doing, we just are. And I think that's actually a strategy in itself. We're silly and we're daft and we mess up and we're honest. And I think that's why people connect with us.
Yeah, I think social media is toxic to a large degree, which is why I'm trying to kind of stay off social media more these days. I think there's a lot of issues with like bullying, extremism, body image standards, etc. And just like the algorithms in general, they kind of keep people in an echo chamber and kind of only promote the things that they think you want to see, but sometimes that can really be toxic and really put people in a bad place and show people really terrible things.
I think if used in the right way, it can be good. Like as I said, I find out a lot of news and information from it. But I think It can also be bad. I think people following the wrong people, it can be bad. As I say, I don't really post on social media, so I think it would be quite easy for me to completely get rid of it, and it wouldn't really massively impact on my life.
I think it's important to sometimes take a break from social media and really just detox yourself from the online world. I think it is possible to live a good, normal life without social media. I mean, before it was invented, everyone lived like that, and I think everyone should take a break from the screen once in a while for mental health.
I don't know if I need to give up on social media, because I said it can be really, really good for some people, and I find out a lot of my information and news and stuff from social media, so I don't know if it needs to be given up completely.
It is free marketing. So for a non-profit that has to justify all of its spend, like even now, sort of 6 years on with Refuigi, every donation that we receive, whether it's £2, whether it's 50p, whether it's £5,000, that person, that organisation, that grant, that funder has trusted us with that money. I want to spend that wisely. I don't want to spend it on an ad campaign that costs me thousands and might reach some of the people I need. I can just go on Instagram and share with tons of people what we're up to and build that audience for nothing. Like, if somebody had told me at the beginning of Refuigi that we would at this stage sort of have 30,000 followers across platforms and be communicating with that number of people, I'd have laughed at them. I would not have believed that that was possible. For a third sector to be able to skip budgeting for like advertorial and sort of marketing space, that is brilliant, because it means that money that you receive as donations or as grants, that money goes straight to the people that you want it to go to. It goes into your work and makes a difference, not into newspapers or printed bits of paper or it goes into what you set out to do.